Greetings, you guys. I just wanted to share this quick message that some of you may need to hear. Maybe it'll give you some clarity, some peace, some comfort, a revelation. Um, so I've kind of been laying low just a little bit. Try not to do too much right now as I'm, taking my time with getting personal reads out and not posting as much as generals as well. I don't want to burn myself out. So if you haven't been seeing much uploads and stuff lately, then that is why. But yeah, I just wanted to share this quick message that came to me. And you guys might have experienced this on both sides where, well, let me just share the message. So the message that came to me was that your good nature can be, it's a green flag. Someone of a good nature is a green flag rather than a red flag. But because of some people's trauma or PTSD, it can be a red flag for them. Because for those that have, been through things in life and may be used to, let's say, narcissistic abuse or, growing up in violent neighborhoods or just different experiences, that this can fall under, trauma can fall under, and PTSD, that can be triggered. When someone is showing you a kind nature or maybe certain things where it kind of triggers that trauma in a sense, not in a bad way, like the person is doing something bad towards you, but it can, just conjure up those feelings. And you may, like I said, you may experience this on both ends where you've been triggered before by people and you've, been triggered by mistrust. I know that in some cases, like certain traumas that I have, it's very hard for me to take people in, in a way. It's like extra scanning, extra vetting, like I gotta be careful with this, and on the opposite side as well, maybe triggering others because some people are not used to kindness or used to being validated and loved unconditionally. So I've felt rejection from people that have been through things. I've been attacked before. I've, been told that, just some mistrust or just weird things, or from some people that they didn't deserve what I was, giving to them, or they didn't feel worthy of it. And that's really trauma. And for some of you, you may not understand that. You may see it as you being rejected or something's wrong with you, and it can even trigger your trauma when you're maybe trying to be there for others or love others or nurture, whatever the case may be, or just being a good person or kind person. It's not always going to resonate with everyone. It's not always going to be well received, and you have to not be offended, nor not only not offended, but not beat your own self up, because it's very easy to be like, well, what did I do? What's wrong? And oh, maybe it's just too much. And if you feel within yourself that you are being, codependent or chasing, or you're doing too much to seek approval or validation from people or love and all of that, then that's one thing you have to check within yourself. But to say that you're good nature, and it's this thing, we get it, this thing of good guys finish last, good girls finish last, and things like that. And yeah, to some degree, like, you have to be balanced in your energy, as far as like, you can't be kind to everyone. You can't, what I mean, like, be loving, be cordial with people. Don't be disrespectful or rude or nasty. But some people don't deserve what you give. So there's that boundary there. But in some cases, that the reason why nice guys or nice girls finish last, and when I say this, not saying that energy of overextending and doing too much to win approval, but just being of a kind nature. Not everybody operates like that. Some people really believe negative, negative dialogues. People have that, they live that life. That's their reality. They feel like that, love and kindness is fake. It's not real, um, or they're so gun ho on being negative people that you can't change that, or you can't force someone to receive love or to receive kindness. Some people, they have to work within their own traumas. Like I said, some people have gone through things in their life that makes them feel that they're either unworthy to receive love, especially unconditional love. Because if I'm going to use narcissistic abuse because I've experienced it, and I'm sure a lot of people have experienced it. But as far as narcissistic, let's say parental figures or guardians, whatever, you feel that you have to live up to a certain standard. And you'll find with narcissistic people is that they're never happy. They're never pleased. No matter what you do, it's never good enough. Even the things that they say you need to work on, if let's say a parent is like, oh, why did you get a C on this? You need to get this up at least to a B, or at least, or at the most, of course, an A or whatever, right? And you pass the test and you show your parent, like, look, I made a B, I made an A, whatever. And this family member, parent, whatever, they might just brush it off and be like, oh, that's good, but you need to do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's never enough. So when people come across friends or lovers or people that genuinely, unconditionally care, they'll repel that if that trauma is still there, because what's inside of that inner child self is like, I don't deserve love, I don't deserve to receive it, or no, that's not meant for me, or oh, they must be just being deceptive, or it's that trauma there, right? So I say all this to say maybe this might be healing for you on the end of breaking free of that trauma that blocks yourself from receiving, and on the opposite side of maybe feeling that sense of rejection as well, and feeling like you need to do something different because maybe you need to be cold. And I know some people do believe that okay, well, F it, maybe I'm too nice, let me just be an a-hole, let me do this, let me do that. That doesn't work either. You know what I mean? And that's just carrying even more trauma. That's carrying heaviness and bitterness. It doesn't help either. It helps no one. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that this was helpful to whomever it was meant for. Just felt led to share that. Some of you guys that will resonate with this on many different levels. So yeah, I'm about to get off. Much love. Be blessed. Be safe. Peace.